Felicity and I'm coming to you from the southern coast of the UK, and today I'm going to be doing something different with you. I'm not a patchworker, but about a year or so ago I taught myself how to do paper piecing. Now, like a lot of you, I've got a huge hoard of fabric. Mine are mainly cotton because I use a lot of natural fibres. So although I'm not a patchworker, I do use a lot of patchwork fabric for various things. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be making with you today. I'm going to show you how to do paper piecing. It's machined onto paper. So this isn't for the experienced patchworker, because I'm sure you know how to do that. But any of you girls that have got a huge store of scraps, you may be interested in this. I try and do a square in the centre with a little picture on it. It actually makes them go quicker rather than the other pieces that should be there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I like the wackiness of it because we've got a little cowboy with some glasses and a rhinoceros and some kids' tractors there and something else going, the cars here. Oh, and there's Bambi there. Okay, so that's my wackiness really. So I'm going to get on. I'm going to show you how to do paper piecing. There's a fair old bit of preparation that has to be done before you do any patchwork. Nobody needs to be a patchworker to know that. When you see all those tiny pieces that people put together, I really admire people that do patchwork. I love to look at it, but I don't particularly want to do it all the time. Okay, so this is what we're going to be working with. Is that up the right way? Yeah, that's up the right way. And I will put a link below for you so you know where to get this from. You can make this any size really, but I preferred to do it a 7-inch because I have some really small pieces, narrow pieces, that I really wanted to try and use the most I could. Okay, so you need to cut some strips. Now, to do this, I don't use a roller and a board, a cutter. Of course you can do, but I don't, because I'm dealing with so many small little pieces. It's just not worth it. I sit and watch the television. I put the ruler down on the fabric. I just put it down, draw down both sides and cut as many strips as I can, whatever length I can. All right, so that's what I do. So that's your first job. So I've already cut out some pieces here, all right, all different lengths here, but I also have a bag of longer lengths. Now these longer lengths I use for the outside of the square, all right, because there's no point in using these ones for the smaller, shorter ones, then you don't have longer ones to do around the outside. So that's my idea with these. Okay, I cut some long enough. If you copy this, you will see which is the longer length, and make sure that you have some that go to the longer length. So I'm going to pop them on there. These ones will do the shorter ones, the shorter pieces that we need to do this. So I'm going to pop those down there too. And I also have a bag of squares. I've cut myself a 3-inch square piece of cardboard, and I've cut pieces that have like a kind of a picture on them. I just went around to all my fabric and, you know, this sort of thing. This isn't for a child, by the way, this is for me, for my bed cover. Okay, so let's get on and I'll show you the next thing you have to do. Here is the sheet of paper we're going to use, and you will see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it goes all the way around the sheet of paper. Now, what we do need to do is to be able to see it on both sides. So not just this side, but over the other side as well. Now, I've used quite thin paper, and maybe that's something you can think about, that I've used quite a thin paper, and therefore I can actually see when it's on white the lines over the other side. So I'm now going to draw all the lines on the back side as well, and I'm going to put all the numbers in. So as you see, I've now put the numbers and the lines on both sides, okay? I think you can do a double copy of this so that the numbers come out on the other side, but and probably experienced patchworkers wouldn't need to do this, but I'm not, and I prefer to have the numbers both sides and the lines. Right, so I've now pinned a square onto the centre. I hope you can see that, of a chair on a beach and a glass of wine. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But we don't machine over this side. No, we turn it over and we machine around here. Now, if you machine just past that line, you can be sure that your stitching will be covered up when you do the next one. So I'm going to place this underneath the machine. And I surely will show you. Put some pins in it because it can easily get tucked up. Hope you can see all right. Sorry about the light, but I have to have the light, otherwise the machine won't work. There we go. So just past the line. There we go. Easy peasy. Keep looking, make sure you haven't got it all rucked up. Right, just past the line. So we're going to come along there. Everything's doing well. That's fine. Yeah, all good. All good. Until you get going, just keep checking that you're in the right place. There we go. Nothing's rocked up. So just down to there. Doesn't matter if the line's wonky at the moment. That's it. As long as you're on the outside of the square. Right, so there we are. We've sewn that on. There you go. So I'm going to take the pins out of that. I'll get there in a minute and show you. So, there we go. So I've machined there along the lines, along the square there. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to take another one. Let's see, will that one reach? Yes, so we're now on number 6, all right, because we've covered up between 1 and 5. Now we're on to line number 6. So we pop that over there. Now, I would put 2 pins in it. I like to work with pins in this until you get confident with it. Okay, so that is going to there, and I'm now going to machine over the other side on line 6, and this time actually on the line and not at the side of the line. Okay, needle in, no back stitching as I said before, straight over the line. Little bit past where it should go, won't harm. There we go. So there you are, number 6 exactly on the line. And this is how you will have a perfectly straight piece of patchwork. It's so accurate. Right, so there we go. Can you see that? I haven't got my husband here at the moment to film for me, so I'll have to make do. So there you go. That one goes there, and now I've got to find somewhere to go down and cover up number 7. So let's find something to cover up number 7. Let's see what we've got. That's too short. What we got? This piece of red. Oh yes, the piece of red will do nicely. Okay, so we're now going to come over like this. See if I can move you a little bit. There you go. So this is number 7. We're going to cover up number 7 now. That goes on there into the paper. Don't worry about it. Use these thin pins if you can get them. Into there. All right, and now we're now going to cover up number 7. Make sure you keep on the correct line. That is number 7 from there. Yeah. Okay. Let's hope you can see some of it. Anyway, needle in. Stay on the line this time. Don't go at the side of the line. Go easy, particularly if you're going to use pins that you're going to machine over. Just past the line a little bit, I like to go. There you go. So that's number 7 covered. I'll show you in just a jiffy. You can cut your seams down, by the way. Cut them down if they start to get a little bit long, because sometimes you won't be using the correct length of strip, and so you need to cut things down. So cut it down. That's it. So get the scissors underneath. Just cut it off a little bit as you go along if it's getting a bit too lumpy, because you don't have to cut it off to size until after you've done the strip. So we've got another one here which is a little bit too long. So let's go over there and cut that piece off as well. Right, so number 7 is cut off and covered. Right, so now we're going down to cover number 8. Let's find another piece of fabric. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, that'll do. Although it's a bit long, we don't want to waste the longer pieces, really. Let's see what else we've got. Crocodile's going the wrong way. Yeah, let's have some... No, we won't have that one. I'm a little bit fussy when it comes to things like this, really. I know, let's do this one because we've got that colour at the top. So I'm going to go over there on line that covers up number 8, and we're going to pop a couple of pins in again. Ooh, almost dropped one. Let's get another one. Okay, so now we're going to cover up number 8. Turn it over and go along the line to cover number 8, which is there. There we go. Hope you can see that. I think you can see. Right, on the line. Take it to the end where it starts to meet number 11. Take it out. Always cut off your threads at the back, because otherwise you'll have spaghetti junction on the other side. If you don't know spaghetti junction, it's a road which has so many roads going into one road. Roundabouts and very difficult to know it. Right, okay. So there you go. Turn that over. Now you can of course go and iron it at this point if you wanted to. Okay, so I've just used my fingers to do that. I'm going to straighten up this piece which is over there and this piece which is over there, and then I'm going to do number 9. I'm going to cover up number 9. So let's find something to go on that one. Let's have a look. What shall we use? Here you are. This will do. That will do. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to put a couple of pins in. Again. Put them in to secure it. there, check where you're supposed to be going, and that is from the top there, so that goes there. That's right, from there, turn you so you can see again, number 9. There we go. Snip the threads off. Pins out. Threads off. Okay, that one goes over there like so. Can you see that all right? I hope you can see it, okay. It's very difficult when you're doing fiddly things here. Right, so there's number 9 is covered. Snip it off at the ends, keep it neat. Okay, number 9, and then the next one you need to cover up is number 10, which is this one. So I'm just going to get on now and cover the whole sheet. That one, I've given it a press. All right, now once you've given it a press and you've finished it, you need to cut around the outside line. So cut any fabric out that's going over the outside line. But look how accurate that is. I couldn't get it that accurate if I wasn't paper piecing. Now I hope you enjoyed that, and more to the point, I hope you understood it really. So the next thing you need to do, although I haven't done it yet with all the others I've done, is that these act as perforation marks like you would on perforated paper. So you just take it off, it just comes off, okay? So then you go along to the next one. So you do it the opposite way round. So you start with the last one that you've done and just peel them off. And it's quite a big job, so I thought I'd leave that till last, really. You might have a lot of little bits of paper to pick off. But anyway, so there you go. So I've now done 41, including that. 41 of them. I need about 150, but I'm not going to actually think about that too much because it'll put me off. But I don't mind. I don't mind if I just do 1 a month or 2 a month or something. Well, you know, but I'll get there in the end, won't I, really? So that's all from me. I'd just like to thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, you may like to, because you don't want to miss anything, because I've got some quite interesting things to show you. I know I go all over the place, but you know, I've been teaching sewing for a very long time, and I do all sorts of things. So I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I go from bags to hats to patchwork to whatever, clothing. Oh, and letters. Anyway, listen guys, lovely to know you're there watching me, but it's time to go now. So I say bye-bye until next time. Bye-bye.